All right, today I'm going to do a little bit of a fun video. I know a lot of people are just starting out their stream, and I had a lot of help from streamers just like myself over the time period. You know, working with OBS. OBS is kind of a pain in the ass when you first learn it, and I'm looking to add some more channels and scenes to my show. So if you can take anything from this video, I'm just setting up multiple different scenes. And if you can just follow along and maybe learn something along the way, this is what I do to set up scenes in my show and how I go about things. So this over here, I have several overlays that I have saved that I've bought over the years that I enjoy. So I'm just kind of peeking through, finding one that I like. For instance, like this one here. It's kind of like a lime green camera thing. Let's go ahead and we're going to use this. So overlay 7, 8. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and start in on creating. So what we want to do is these are the scenes. So like when I go to start, for instance, you got the start screen, the live screens, when you're gaming and the Elgato, the talking scenes. So these are the scenes. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the scenes that we want to do next, okay? So we're going to do a live scene because I'm working on getting more camera set up. See, like I have this one right here, for instance. I'm going to go ahead and set up another live scene. So what we're going to go ahead and do is that overlay is kind of like a green glow. So I'm going to do live green glow. All right, green glow because of the camera and how it is. That's the overlay kind of color here. So I'll drag this to wherever I want it. And then I'll go ahead and I'll click add. And that green glow, that overlay is an animation. So I'm going to click media source. And I'll just name it green cam overlay. Click OK. And then I want to set it for a local file, which is a file on your hard drive. And I want it to loop. And restart playback when sourcing becomes active. No, because it's always going to be active. Show nothing when playback ends, and that's a no. So I said I wanted to go with overlay. Let's remember where was that? Overlay 7 here in my folders. And I wanted to go with 8. Okay, let's go with 8. Now, you can also mess with the animation speed of this. So like if I want to make this animation faster, slower, I can do that all right here. I'm going to click OK, and you can see my fancy camera overlay, how it's got the fancy green. So what we'll do is we'll bring it over here. Okay. And now we want to add myself to that. So how we do it is we click X and we click video capture device. Now, if I had a new capture device like my stream camera, I would want to create new and then choose my stream camera that it sees in the USB port. But we already have that connected, so we're going to go ahead and go with the stream camera. Ooh. Look at me, all of my sexuality. Now you notice the green thing disappeared. And the reason why that disappeared is because you need to set up what views first over one another. So you have to set the priority list by 1, 2, and so forth. So if this is down below it, it's only going to load the camera and bury the green overlay. So we'll just simply stretch it down, bring it on down, bring it on down. And we'll go ahead and put it in. So that's how you do the little basic lime green camera. Now I want to add some of my other stuff. Now you notice if I go to my other live shows here, you can notice I have my basic notifications on how many followers and my links and stuff. And I also have down here in my sources, I have basically all of the alerts for YouTube and Twitch, where they appear on my screen for like when people subscribe and stuff. So all you had to do is you just hold shift and then hold down your arrows and just copy them. And then you can just go right over to the live green grow where we were. Click paste reference. Oop, that did the Elgato. Hold on. Elgato is right there. So now we got the Elgato up. Let's go back over to the live yellow. Now, let's go ahead and copy these. Copy. and then go back to green glow, and then paste them in. Now my alerts are there, so you can see basically latest follower, total followers, and session followers. So just ignore that. I had to fix that with Streamlabs, that gap right there. Still working on that. Another thing I like to do is my links. So I like to show an image file that just says overlay links. Click OK, and I bring that in to play like that. I like to bury the Twitch and the Facebook because I'm not on it as much now. You notice how it's over the camera like that. So if I want the camera, want it to be behind the camera, I just choose in the layer on what order you want things to load over one another. So then the camera covers that. Now, pretty simple. Now, what I like to do is if I want to move this camera, if I go to grab it, it's going to move the overlay and not the camera with it. So I want to group all of these things together. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and come up here and I'll hold Shift and I'll go down and I will create, I want to group the selected items and call them just Cam 3. All right, we'll call it Cam 3. And boom. So now, since I did that, I can literally take Cam 3. Hold on here. And these move independently when you check on them like that. Hold on here. Let me get the camera back where it was. Okay. Now, if I want to move the whole group, I just click Cam 3, and it allows me to move the whole group. Well, hold on. Elgato's in there, that's why. Let's go ahead and go down here. There we go. Okay, now Elgato's by itself. Now, I can move Elgato, and then I can move Cam 3. See? Now they're all grouped together, and I can move them around by themselves. So we'll go ahead and leave it down here in the corner. So now we have our alerts here for Streamlabs, which is basically a browser link. Streamlabs, Stream Elements, excuse me. That's where these alerts come for Twitch and YouTube. And so we're done with this one. So what we'll do is let's go ahead and go back here to Stream Overlays. We're just going to do one more just so it's repetitive and you can see it. So we'll see what this overlay 9, see if it's any good. I got all kinds of fancy ones, overlays that I just bought that I like. Let's go ahead and go to 10, see what 10's about. 10's another lime green one. We're good on lime green ones, right? Let's go to 12. I'm looking for... Oh, okay, we did this intermission before. Yeah, I have that intermission already set up. Looking for maybe another intermission here. Let's see. See what these are. Ooh, bright yellow. Let's see here. A bright yellow cam? Nah. Oh, wait, we don't have... This is an intermission. Aha! Okay. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to do this 39 as an intermission screen. So the reason why when we come into OBS that we don't just click on one of these and click duplicate is because the duplication that you modify or edit then turns into exactly that. So you go to edit the duplicate, it updates the original. So that is the reason why we are not doing it that way. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a be right back screen, just like, well, no, we're going to create a talking scene just like these right here. I have an intermission here, and then I have a talking scene right here as well too. So we're going to go ahead and create another one just like this. Okay. And what's really funny about these two is, like, I have a talking scene too. Let's say if I have a lot of chatters in here and I want to keep the chat going, we'll just say with chat. Okay, so now we're going to create a talking scene, and that theme for that talking scene, we'll just go ahead and make it yellow because that's what it is, the color of the scene. So let's just say talk. We'll say talk yellow, no chat. We'll create it. And then we'll go ahead and just drag it on up here to where the talking scenes are all at. I try to keep them in order. So you have start, then the live, then the talk scenes. So we'll go ahead and add in what we want. So it was overlay 13, video 39. So what we'll do is this. Click on media source. Yellow talk overlay. Okay, it'll be a local file again. And you want to choose loop. And what one did we say it was? 13, 39, okay. 13, and then 39. Now we'll go ahead and click OK. And basically this is our intermission screen, which is kind of sexy, if I could say myself here. Okay, now what we'll go ahead and do is we'll add our cam to the center and do a little other fancy things with it. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and add, and we'll choose the video capture device, and we'll go ahead and just do the stream camera on this one. Add existing, the stream camera. Now again, notice how the camera took up all the entire space. Okay, you want to go ahead and drag the camera down so the overlay appears first, and look at that. Okay, now we'll go ahead and take the stream camera and we'll bring it down so it fits. And you can make it a little bigger and make it on the outside of this. So just like that, a real simple deal. And let's say I want to add something fancy. So let's just say I want to add my image, which I like to add my Procampar logo. It's just my name. I like to put it like right here. So I'll go ahead and expand it and be like right there. So, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much a wrap with this one, because, you know, it's just a talking scene where, you know, I can get one-on-one with everybody and I can explain my bullshit and whatever. Okay, so that's just a quick talking scene. What else do we want to add to this? We could actually add some things to it. Let's go to the other talking scenes here. And actually, no, we had to go to the live scene. Let's go ahead and just add the latest, like the latest subscriber link that we have right here. Alright, then we'll go ahead and just add that in. We'll just paste it. And then you can see it just appears there at the top. That's good enough. So, and that's pretty much it for that main scene right here for a center scene. Now, I just wanted to kind of touch base with everybody and, you know, show you how I set up some of my shows. And, you know, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, or you're looking or you're stuck on something, comment down below. Maybe I'll be able to make a video and help you out. But this is just me tinkering around, editing my shows. I thought it would be neat to cover a little bit about OBS and what I do on my stream. Hey, take care, guys. Have a good day. Peace.